Good morning, YouTube. Welcome to the channel. I'm Tyler Fikes, and today, 2 years ago, I got my truck. It was completely stock. The only thing done to it was the bed liner in the bed, Rhino liner. Other than that, had 102,000 miles on it. 1999 GMC 1500, the SLE package, so it's not the top package, not the bottom package, it's the middle package. It's pretty nice. Everything was like perfect. No dents, no dings, no scrapes. Inside was totally clean, everything worked, and I even got it with a full tank. So I'm gonna be going over the whole thing today, showing you guys everything I've done to it, and then kind of telling you how I found it. I was 15 and I had been looking on Craigslist for a truck. I knew I wanted something American, probably a Chevy. That's what I really am a fan of, Chevy or GMC. This is a GMC. And my dad had been helping me look on Craigslist too. And one day I was sleeping downstairs on the couch. It was over spring break. And then he still had work, so he comes down in the morning and he's like, "Tyler, look at the link I just sent you." And I look on my phone, I'm like, "Oh yeah, it's a cool truck." I didn't really think anything of it. Single cab, short bed. I kind of wanted a four-door, but I didn't really look at it that close. It was $4,900. It had just been posted 7 hours ago, and keep in mind it's 6 in the morning, so he posted it like at 11 at night. My dad's like, "I think we should get it." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, it's cool," but I just didn't really think anything of it. Just thought, it's another truck, I still have to wait. I had only saved up $3,200. I looked at the price, it was $4,900. So he was like, he went and got dressed for work, and then he comes back and he's like, "You look at the truck?" And I was still kind of half asleep. And I looked at it a little more, and he's like, "I think we should get it." And he took the day off work, called the guy. He woke the guy up because we could tell the guy was sleeping. And then we were like, "Hey, we want to come get the truck. Like, we're serious. We're 3 hours away from you." They're down in Los Banos, a town I've never even heard of in California. And he's like, "We'll bring cash. We want to come check it out. Like, everything runs good, right?" And so everything was like perfect on the truck, he said, nothing wrong with it. So he took the day off work. Me, my sisters, and my mom, they all got up, got dressed. And then I have a family that used to live in about an hour away from us, 2 hours away from there, and we needed another person to drive the truck, one of the trucks back, because we need to take two to go get it, and I only had my permit at the time. So we go down to my family, my cousin's house in Castro Valley. My sisters and mom stay with them while me, my dad, and my uncle, we go down to Los Banos. We got there, met the guy, talked to him for a little bit about the truck, looked over everything, took it for a test drive. My dad drove it. We went like a mile down the road, parked in the dirt, put it in four-wheel drive, made sure all the four-wheel drive worked, high and low. Then I got to drive it back, so I drove it back to the house, and we had gone to the bank earlier that day. I got all $3,200 that I had. My parents gave me the rest of the money, $1,000 of which was a gift towards my first truck because it was close to my 16th birthday anyways. So that was like the gift for getting my first truck and for my birthday, and that was really awesome. So $4,200 I had for it. So as soon as I got the truck, I started saving up money. One, to do stuff to it, because my dad was just as excited as me. You could tell he wanted to get like new tires on it and stuff. And then two, to pay my parents back. I paid them back in less than a month. That's when I started doing yard work around my neighborhood. I live in a pretty big subdivision, and I started doing like landscaping in the neighborhood. I would just go out and knock on people's doors with big lawns in the front yard, and be like $5 to $10 depending on the size. And most people were like, "Yeah, sure, go for it. Like, what are you saving for?" And I told them I'm saving for my truck. And now I said I was starting to save for college also, which I am. And then so within a month, I had my parents paid back. It was a great job doing the landscaping. I still do it. That's how I make over half of my money. And then I work on a ranch now too, as you guys have seen in a couple of the videos. So like I said, I paid my parents back as quick as I could. Got the truck home. I was so excited about having my first truck. We got it home at 11 at night, I think, because it was the long drive, and we met the guy at 5, and then we hung out at my family's house for a little bit. And then, so we get it back home, and I go to sleep, wake up the next morning, wash it, detail it, and then I had a mechanic come out, and he looked over the whole thing, and I ended up replacing the spark plugs, the fuel filter, and the emergency brake. Those three were the only three things that needed to be replaced. Other than that, everything was perfect, and nothing was even wrong with the spark plugs. He just said it's something that you should change because it's about 100,000 miles later. The guy that got the truck probably hadn't changed it. Now there's one story about this truck. So all I had done to it, I bought a leveling kit and then 33-inch BF Goodrich KO2s, so the all-terrain tire, and I really liked it. It looked really good. I eventually took the badging off of it. I did that all myself here in this garage, and then after I had gotten the tires on, my dad one day, he's like, hey, I'm gonna take it to work. Like, he wanted to take my truck. I took his truck to school, and this was once I had my license and everything was all good. So he took my truck to work. On the way, he parked in a parking lot, and he comes out because he was going in the store to get something. He came out, and I don't know if I still have pictures. If I do, I'll put them up right here. He came out and somebody had backed into my truck. He said he didn't know what to do. We had luckily just gotten insurance on it a couple days ago because I just got my license. I was just starting to drive. Got full insurance on it, full coverage. It's a little more expensive, but it's totally worth it, especially in this case. At first, I was like, no, let's just get the cheapest insurance. I don't really want to spend all my money. It's not like anything bad's gonna happen. I'm so thankful my parents made me do the full insurance, because if I hadn't had that, this front end would be not what it looks like today, and I probably wouldn't have the other mods, because to fix it, it cost $7,000, and an insurance company, when this was stock, estimated the value of the truck to be around $10,000. So what had happened, the front end was crushed in, so I got a new hood, new fenders, new headlights, which I replaced anyway, whole new bumper, new grille, new radiator, new transmission radiator, and then they blended the paint from the doors forward. And then I also at the same time got 300-watt kicker speakers that I put in the doors. And then that was really all I had done to the truck. Got it back and it looked even better than before. It looked like showroom quality because new paint from the doors forward. And the guy had garaged it anyway, so it looked great. But it looked amazing, like it does now. Obviously, it's a lot different than it is now, but I'm really happy with the way it turned out. I'm glad. It was my dad got home at 3 in the morning. He was working really late that night, and he's like, Tyler, don't freak out, but your truck's not here. I don't want you to wake up and go outside and think someone stole it. And then he tells me what happened, and I was bummed. I thought he was joking at first. And then we were like, maybe we'll get a cowl hood since they're replacing it anyways, but they didn't want to do that because something with the fitment. They said just go with stock. So I still think a cowl would look kind of cool. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. But we went with everything stock, got it back to perfect mint condition, Z71. And then I kept doing all my work, I started working on the ranch. I continued doing all my landscaping work. My mower's right there, that's why I pointed that way. So I got all that stuff done, and just slowly over the 2 years, I have put a lot of money into it. I'm gonna right now go over everything I've done to it, show you guys everything I've done, and this is gonna be a longer video than my regular ones, but it's because this truck's awesome. It's my first truck, and I'm gonna show you everything I've done to it. So thank you guys for watching. Now we're gonna get into the build. All right, guys, I'm gonna start with the front of the truck and just work back. So starting this way, we have LED 28-inch light bar. It has spot in the center, flood on the sides, and I am thinking about doing a move front bumper color match to the truck, but that's a later thing. Anyways, we gotta move through this quick because this is a longer video, like I said. We got the grill. I don't know the brand, but it's powder coated black. It was off Amazon. Same with the headlights. They came not tinted like this. I tinted them myself. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out because they turned out really good. I took it to a shop. They wouldn't do it because of the edges right here. So I got some spray on tint, some spray on clear coat, did it myself, turned out really good, sand them, polish them. So they were different before this. They have halos here and here. You guys can't really see through the tint unless the lights are on. And then I put LEDs in here and here because that was stock bulbs. And then so everything's LED on the headlights. They look really good. I got a custom offsets, I think it's 52-inch window banner. And then I gotta keep moving this way so I don't forget anything. In the engine, I'll go to the engine last. I got a bullet antenna off of online, I don't remember the website. For suspension, we have Cognito upper control arms, Bilstein 5160 series shocks, all 4 corners. I have the 4-inch rough country lift, but I also have the leveling torsion keys in the back. And then with these arms, it's like a 6-inch lift in the front. And then I have the HD tie rod sleeves. And then I spray painted the whole underside of the truck before I did any of this to it, so it all looks really good in black. Let me show you under here. And I've done videos on a lot of the stuff I've done to the truck, not all of it because I started a little late, but go check it out if you haven't seen any of those. So keep moving back. We got the tow mirrors that I got these from Retro Diodes, and they're color matched. Smooth, the color of the truck, they look awesome. Same with the handles, they came at the same time. Tint, we have a 50% tint on the windshield, 35 on the sides, and 5 on the back. Now let's go to the inside of the truck really quick. I have a Realtree steering wheel cover. I have a US Speedo gauge face, and I put LEDs behind it. They look way better at night. I have pillar gauges. This one tells me the pressure of my train horn. This one tells me vacuum. I had it hooked up to a boost one just because I know what else to do, so it only goes in vacuum. And then this is the transmission temperature. And then I have a Kenwood deck. Like I said, the 300-watt kicker speakers in the doors. Custom built box with 2 JL Audio 10-inch subs, HD, Browning floor mats, 8 farad capacitor by Boss, 500-watt amplifier by JL Audio. This is the rest of the box. This I have to go in the windshield. This little contraption that holds my phone, you're stuck to the case thing right now because I have a magnetic case, so that's really nice. American flag bandana, cross, Savage sticker by InChain Designs. I have the hands-free calling up there, blue LEDs everywhere in the truck, like you guys can see, even in here and here. I have sticker from InChain Designs. I don't know where that one was from, that was off eBay. My Instagram K&N sticker came with one of my K&N parts that we'll get to later. Toolbox, cobalt black toolbox, the low profile one. I don't like the ones that stick up like that tall. Black third brake light. Black tail lights off of eBay, and they've held up really good. They're tinted. I really like the look of those. Tire gate from Wilco. 5th wheel, the spare tire. Big tow hitch, LED cubes. I need to clean that one out. I don't know how water got in there. Tinted license plate cover, roll pan that I had color matched, extra brake light right along there. Under the truck, we have the Mag High-Tech diff cover. Everything's painted, like I said. I have my True Dual no muffler, 4-inch chrome tips, exhaust. In the back, I did not go with the rough country lift in the back. These are 5-inch soft ride leaf springs, custom built by Springworks in Santa Rosa. For my wheel and tire setup, I have a 33 by 12.5 Aturo, but I am soon going to a Toyo like the one on the spare, because it's just a nicer tire and they run a little bit bigger anyways. The Fuel Maverick D538. I have slotted and drilled brake rotors. I have a 2-inch spacer in the back to keep even track with the front. We have locking gas cap. Under the truck, more under the truck, we have the Mag High-Tech trans pan. I'm going to soon finish the rest of the exhaust headers back. Let's look in the engine really quick. In here, we got the K&N cold air intake. This is the upgraded model, so it's chrome and it keeps stuff a little cooler rather than the plastic. I painted that myself. Spectra throttle body spacer, and that is really all I've done to the engine, other than I had to replace the knock sensor. That was later. For steering, I have the upgraded steering stabilizer. You guys can't see it right there, and you also cannot see, but I have the Moog Pitman arm and idler arm. So that just helps with all the steering. That's what they use in NASCAR, Moog. This was a really nice upgrade. Those are extremely bright. I also opted for the kicker braces right there. So, I cannot forget, this was the first thing I did, bull rings on the truck. And then that's what I was thinking about, but I just saw those when I walked by. We got the train horn right there. Thing's a beast. I'll put a video in of it honking. A couple other things, but I cannot think of them right now. If there's anything you guys know that I missed, that's awesome. Put it in the comments. But I think I got everything. Other than that, I've just done synthetic oil change, synthetic gear oil in the differential, and I think that about covers everything I've done to it. So thank you guys for watching. If this is your first time stopping in, please make sure to subscribe to the channel. I'm really trying to hit the 1,000 mark. Thank you guys for watching the video. Make sure to like it. Thanks for watching. Until next time, see you guys later. Forgot to include, it's not on the truck right now, but it is very much so part of the truck. Everybody that has seen my truck knows it, and I'll put some pictures in right here. But it is a 30-foot flagpole with a 6x10 American flag, and I'm gonna do a full video on that when the weather's a little better. I'll take it out and we'll get it flying. I'll bring it to school or something, and I'll show you guys like a video of it, not just pictures. And it's amazing, it's huge, really turns heads, and I'll explain it better on the video of the flagpole. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Until next time, see you later.